Hello, everybody. It is your girl, Miss T Talk. It is the T Talk Takeover. I like that. So 7 and 8 p.m. on Tuesday nights, it's your girl. I'm coming out with 2 interviews every single week. I'm excited to join, and I haven't had fashion come on the show in quite some time. So we have 1820 hats joining my live this evening. I love it. I love talking fashion. I love innovation. People who been doing this for a while and what they have to offer. So I cannot wait to have you guys see that you joined in. So how do I request? Okay, I'm me in. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Great, beautiful. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing well tonight. I love the hair, the blonde girl.
I think we're twinning on my left side. On my left
Yes,
side.
yes. I love it. It looks amazing. Oh, I cannot wait to speak to you tonight about this innovative. I love the hat. I
Thank,
love it.
thank you.
1820 hats. So where did that name come from?
Whew. So a good friend of mine, and also one of the business partners in the company, we came up with something that was coded. I am, a believer in Christ. So is she. And then we just sat down at the table. It was just like I had a dream last night. Sis, I think 1820. And I was like, 1820, I like that. And she said, Matthew 18:20, where two or three are gathered in his name, I am in the midst of them. And I believe that the perfect will of God is us, in alignment with each other, working with each other, bringing your gifts, and us just mastering this thing called life. And anything we put our minds to, we are greater together. So that's 1820 hat. And the umbrella is the 1820 lifestyle. So
I love that number because it's something that I couldn't forget. So when I first heard the 1820, I'm like, I cannot forget that number. And it just sticks to you
yeah,
like glue. So that's one thing I love about the name that you guys did choose for your business. I think that was definitely strategic and
thank
really like the origin of it. I've seen it, the origin of it, Matthew. And it was just like, wow. It's like kind of an epiphany
yeah.
that your business partner had. It was like, you know what? Let's just do this name and let's just, go forward with it. And why hats? I want to know why that. Because it's like so symbolic. So I really need to know why hats.
Oh, it's layered.
Yes, right, right.
But for the most part, it's a crown. It's our standard hats. They cover your head. They're your covering. So they're symbolistic of something that ordains your thoughts, that ordains your mindset, that ordains your lifestyle and where you will go. And I think once you put on a hat, even from a fashion perspective, it just sets a standard. It creates a tone for your day, your life, the interactions that you'll have throughout that day. And so we wanted to make the hats a statement, the statement that will stop you in a crowd, and you just tell about your lifestyle. So that's us. I wanted to make that as short as possible because we can go into that, as far as your hat being your crown and that being something, that just becomes what you are and not necessarily who you are. We're kings, we're queens.
And I love it. The hats, anybody can actually wear the hat, and I like how it's versatile, and you can wear it anywhere with any outfit and all these colors. And I definitely love how you say that it's layered and it's our crown, and crown we're kings and we queens. So it's the symbolic of the hats and why we wear them and how beautiful they are, and how do you guys hand design it? Where's the inspiration with the designing when it comes down to the hat?
Honestly, we're both artists. She's an artist. Myself, I'm an artist. And, you see a fedora. We love them. We love hats, all types of hats. But when I see a hat, I see a canvas. And it becomes something that becomes a work of art. So our designs come from us, from our sleep. We're waking up with designs. I'm inspired by designs when I'm downtown and I'm walking around and I see people or life. Last night, I'm inspired by something that woke me up out of my sleep. And, I was like, I got to jot this down. Oh my God, let me get this. I want to make this hat. So it comes from everywhere, everything.
And I love it. I love that it comes from everywhere and everything because it stands out. When it comes down to your hats, your website, the distribution of the hats and everybody that rocks them. So with the hats, did I lose you here, girl? Did I lose her? Guys, can you see me? Did she get a phone call? Did she get a phone call? Did I lose my girl? Okay, hold on. Oh, I did lose her. She'll be right back, y'all. Don't worry. She'll be right back.
I'm back.
Yes, I was like, I lost her.
Oh, gosh. Sorry about that.
Oh, my God. I can't see you.
Can you see me now?
I can hear you, but I can't see you. Oh, this is weird.
I know. I see you.
You see me? But, okay, guys, can you... Is this paused? Okay, so you see me. Okay, whoever's in here, can you see her and me? I need to know that. Like, Andrew, can you see her and me? Oh, you know what? Are people saying yes on the bottom?
Nothing so far.
I can't see. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, so you can see both of us. If they can see both of us, then that's good. I don't know why I can't see you, so I'm gonna act like I can, but I can't. But people are rolling in really now. So, sad that we lost you, but you're back and you're here. So when it came, yeah. So how long has 1820 Hats been in business? Did I lose her? Did I lose her, guys? Oh no. Invite. I lost her. I invited her back.
Hey.
I see you.
Hi. We're back. We're back at it.
Okay, they said that she was gone. Okay, you're back.
Right.
So how long has 1820 Hats been in business?
So our soft launch was 12/12/2020. We've been in business a year. Solid. Yep.
Oh, wow. So what was the process making up this business during COVID?
That's where the inspiration came. I mean, what else did we have to do other than create? And if you were wise in that time, you used that time to just strategize. Hey, life as we knew it changed.
Right.
Different, right? So most innovators, yourself, I'm seeing what you're doing even here. We just strategize on how to work with what we had. And if you had a lot of time, there were a lot of businesses that boomed last year that will birth this year. At time to sit, be still, hear, process. We're always so busy, you know what I mean? And preoccupied with so many different things that now, we're here in COVID. Oh my God, what am I gonna do with my hands? And then I just started creating. The same with her. And it was the easiest thing we did last year. Was
Wow.
just and it's weird. But yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's so crazy because like a lot of, like you said, a lot of people have started their business last year. I've done over, I'm about to hit 100 interviews in the last, I started this last year and I'm about to hit 100, but people have thrived throughout the pandemic because it kind of forced your mind to become creative.
Yeah.
And not to become lazy. It kind of was like, you know what? Let me be innovative and let me create something that I haven't done And it was so much motivation because we've seen what we've lost. We've seen what has happened. But then you've seen what you have gained. So starting that in last December, it was amazing for you and your business partner.
It was definitely amazing. And back to your point, with the pandemic, I think we got to know ourselves a little bit more. So the things that we pursued were the things that were authentic to who we are. A lot of people did that. I was busy last year. I was busy today, the year before, and I was a lot of things that didn't really resonate with my spirit, my person. You know what I mean? So these do. I love fedoras. I've loved fedoras since before this company existed. Now we walk in our purpose. So everybody, all of us.
Right. And you know what? Speak to the people who want to start businesses with, a business owner. What was the process? Was it hard for you guys, to really lay down and be like, okay, we have to invest this here? Because I think that people want to start their own businesses, especially hats and clothing and goods. It wasn't, I mean, you have background in, business. So I think that this was just something different. Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me about, that process.
I honestly, to speak to anyone who's starting a business, you gotta know, especially in our culture, in the Black culture, a lot of us aren't really kind of privy to the information. Though the information is out there, I am a hands-on learner. You know what I mean? And so a lot of times I didn't have that hands-on experience. But you work for other people so many years, and you start making them so much money, and then you kind of what they ration out to you, and you get to that point and you begin to think. And I will say this: your greatest motivation has to come from youth, and you'll have
Right.
a lot of people around you, and you'll have a lot of things. But if you don't get up out of that bed in the morning and just start, and after you start, keep going, and after the opposition comes, keep going, and after it doesn't go the way that you thought it would go, keep going, it's not going to work. And I would say to the business owner that is out there, and hear me, the greater the obstacle, the greater the opposition, the greater the circumstances that come against you, the greater the purpose of the business is. And you can't stop at that point. I
Right.
not to stop when it gets hard, because if it gets hard, that means it's good. Keep going. So
I love that. I think that you're 100%, right about that. It also starts with mindset and to kind of get your mind in, because, people don't want to start because they don't want to fail, but failing is the process of having a successful business. And nobody wants to fail.
yeah,
That's the fear. Girl, let me tell you. Girl, like it happens, and I think that keeps you, going. You might not get your first sale in the first year.
yeah,
You might not have the people that support you. You might not know marketing. You have to learn the ins and outs. But what I love about social media and what I love about people like you guys are willing, like you said, you gave us a little bit of free game. You guys are willing, and the internet is there for
yeah,
us to start. There's YouTube. I call it YouTube University for us to start to um, you know, become, motivated to get inside of the businesses, and everybody's like, okay, you need money, you need this, you need that. Yes, you do need some money, you need some funds and stuff like that. It takes a lot to start a business and to have a successful business. And you know that the people that are millionaires started about 25, 30 years ago.
yeah,
And you just now seen it become into fruition. We're talking about Amazon, we're talking about Apple, Microsoft. These big billion-trillion-dollar companies started before I was born.
yeah,
So it takes time and it takes, grace and dignity to really get into, your business and for it to be successful at that. And I just think that people should want to, it's betting, right? It's you and your business partner betted on yourselves
yeah,
because you guys had to.
yeah.
And what was that process to bet on yourselves with the grace of God and everything like that?
Honestly, and I'll be honest with you, we did bet on ourselves, but what we did is we trusted God because it's greater the He that is within us. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So the greatest power that we have will be what He has put on the inside of us. And it's easy to go and search for things, but why am I going to go and search for all of these things when I just go to the Creator who created me? So if you created me, you gave me these gifts, you gave me this ability, then I'm going to go to you for the excellence of it. And then I'm going to be loyal to what you gave me. And that's why we keep going. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
it's bigger than fashion. It's bigger than fashion. We do ministry. We spread light. We are hope in the vein of fashion. And so
Yes.
that on just one business is everything that we are. And that's honestly in anything that you try, in anything that you decide that you're going to do, I would say go to the source, man. Go to the source. Your greatest creations are going to come from the source. Your inspiration is going to come from the source. Bet on yourself, but also lean on God. Lean on God and trust that you can bet on yourself and trust that you can bet on what He put in you to sustain the vision that He gave you. And just
Yes.
in that. So,
And
yeah.
I think that 100% right. To lean on God and to really, have faith and trust, because um, your vision and everything would, come into fruition. It might not be at the time that you want, but it's worth it to really start.
Yeah.
Starting is the first step. Writing things down is the first step to become a successful business owner, to become successful regardless.
Yeah. And do the work.
Yes.
Do the work. You're going to less. You're going to work more. But the drive to do it for yourself and not slave for other people. And it's not, let me not say slave. I say to really to just kind of burn yourself out for other people's vision is okay, right? It's okay to take that and learn from that experience. Because had I not worked for corporate, had I not worked for other people, I would not know how to treat employees. I would not know how to run a business. I would not know the process of sales, and I would not know the process of partnership. So all of that works together. And sometimes it takes a lot of that to go forward. Sometimes,
Just sometimes.
that don't need it. But at the end of the day, it all works together. Like, I'm not knocking anybody that got a 9 to 5 because, hey, that's helping you become everything that you want. And that 9 to 5 helped build this entrepreneurship lifestyle that I live. So I don't knock it. I knock none of it, honestly. I just believe it all works together. And when you're done, when you've gotten everything that you needed to get, use that for your good. Use that and invest in yourself. Invest in your family. Invest in your future. Invest in your vision, your purpose. That's what it's about, man. I don't knock it. I don't knock 9 to 5s. I'm just telling you that right now.
Me either. I don't knock a 9 to 5. I have a 9 to 5 and I have 2 shows.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't never knock a 9 to 5. But I'm also working, hard and diligently to get out of this 9 to 5
Right.
ordeal, because I want to put more work into, I want to be in my field.
Yeah.
I'm in the radio and television, and that's what I got my degree for. But I want to work in radio and television outside of this and outside of my other show that I have.
Nice.
So yeah, girl, I am Tea Talk like this, and then I'm a detective on my other show. I have a missing person show.
Yeah,
So
you do. Oh, I gotta
yeah,
check.
it's called Missing on Long Island. It's a whole different. Nobody thought I would do something like that.
That's
So
amazing.
I have a whole missing person show called Missing on Long Island, where so you see how I'm interviewing you?
Yeah.
I actually interview families that had their child or any sister that went missing on Long Island. So it's like a documentary series. It's so good. I love it. So that I wanted to switch the game up, and I think that's what people need to, bet on themselves and do, because that was one of the most scariest things I've ever done, was to create a missing person show. It was an epiphany. I'm like, you know what? Let's see what we can do here. And it was, and then me creating it 2 years ago, we did really well, and I was actually just on TV couple of like maybe less than a month ago on my local News 12, and they actually highlighted the show, and I was
Wow.
like, because of the Gabby Petito case. I don't know if you heard about the Gabby Petito case, that the
Yeah.
white girl that went missing. So
Hmm.
they wanted to be like, okay, they came to me and
Wow.
it was like, tell me why there aren't black people talked about more. Like I had to be that advocate for my New York, you
Yeah.
know? So it like aired like everywhere in New York. So I was very, excited about that. And that's why I think that people, the creativity comes from within your mind.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I can talk to a fellow business owner like you that knows. But I think it's just so hard because people will probably come up to you and be like, oh, how did you start? How did this happen? What did you do? And they want that same thrush of motivation.
Yeah.
But it starts with you and within you. And once you have that motivation, it's not going to take these millions of dollars that people are putting into courses to get that motivation.
Right.
It's not going to take all of the. It starts within you, and people like us motivate people
Yeah.
to want to get started within their business. I mean, we've seen successful businesses
Yeah.
on social media, and I love how you started this, and it keeps, and it's thriving, and it's going, and people are buying, and people are taking pictures in your hats and buying the hats, and it looks so freaking cool, and I love it. And it's not just us women, it's men that wear them, and it's different styles.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
tell me more about the styles of the hats?
We try to make things that are just conversation starters.
Oh,
Honestly, if you can put it on the canvas, you can put it on this hat. And we like for hats to be a statement. You know what I'm saying? So when a male or female puts the hat on, you know you're about to stop and have a conversation, and we love that. And as artists, even yourself, when you're able to help a family or interview a person and put their brand on your platform, to get that feedback, that thank you so much, that really helped, thank you so much, like that's the feedback that we want. That's the feedback. Honestly, I live for that over the sale. You can buy the hat, thank you, but to get that feedback, like, when I put my hat on, sis, we got the affirmations hat, and I just felt like a new person when I put the hat on, and it really brightened up my, thank you so much. And we get pictures. Hey, I did a post with my hat, and I'm so, so glad I got this hat. And we love that. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
that's priceless. So yes,
That
the things are everything for that.
I love it, and I know when people are buying it and posting it, it means a lot because you created this. You guys created this from scratch.
Yeah.
Especially being black business owners. I think it really sets you. You guys are up here, and I'm not even gonna. The pandemic really showed a lot of gratitude to black women and black men who are business owners. We're on the forefront
Yeah.
because we even had a whole like months that even Instagram had the sticker support black owned businesses.
Yeah.
They had that going. They had a whole that was a part of the plan.
Hmm.
Support black owned businesses, and then they have support small businesses.
Yeah.
But they really emphasize the community in the global world, really emphasize on black owned
Yep.
businesses.
And
And I think that was important.
yeah, it's very important. But if you think about it, Black people have always had side hustles. We call it side hustles. We've always had that, right? And so now you mentioned YouTube University, we get some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So now we can become official. So I think even in the pandemic, when mainstream shut down, we've been doing this anyway. We've
And
been, you know what I'm saying? So we now are learning systems that allow us to just put our gifts and our callings on a platform. Even I love your show. I love the missing persons show that you have. Before the show, we were talking about that in the hair salons. So now we can have those same conversations on your platform. Now the world can see what this salon was talking about 20 years ago. They
right.
were on mainstream, but now here's my sister here who's putting it on mainstream. We have a platform to talk about that now. That's what Black business did. What happened in the pandemic, it just gave us a platform to let our little light shine. And that's what we're doing.
It really did. And then for the people who were put on and really had the motivation and still going, I commend them so much, even to come onto this platform and to talk about it, because it's a big deal, especially when you started in a time like that, and or you've created more businesses throughout this time, because it needs to be highlighted. It needs to
Yeah.
be talked about. This needs to be on the resume. And yeah, girl. And I just feel like it needs, us black people, you definitely right. Generational, we was hustling for every single thing.
Come
So
on. We,
yes, so
we
so
all,
now we're being put on the forefront, and now it's becoming it's becoming it's talked about more. It's practiced a little bit more, and we're finally getting the rift of these businesses, and how can we contribute,
yeah.
ourselves into that. And I love it. I love these black owned businesses. I support black owned businesses all the time, all
Yes.
the time. And I love it. And I'm glad that I can create a platform for people to narrate their stories and to talk about it and to
Yeah.
be praised for it. And because it needs to be, it's hard. Forbes is not gonna knock on your door and be like, okay, what are you doing, so let me just feature you.
Right.
Yahoo's not gonna knock on your door. What are you doing? So let me feature you. No, it's we gotta
It's our,
highlight people like you.
and it's our time. I'm about to, this is, your show is on YouTube, right?
Yes,
As we speak, I am subscribing to your
yes,
show.
yes.
It's,
It's MSTEETALK. I'm gonna put my Instagram lives on YouTube soon.
yeah.
But my the Missing Long Island's on there, and then my interviews that I've done in person are on there. And I've been on YouTube for 10 years next year.
Really?
So yeah, I'm like a fake OG on YouTube. I've been on YouTube since 2012. So
Fake.
I started, yeah, girl. I started 2012. It was kind of hard. I was in college at the time. So, oh my God, I'm getting old.
No,
I'm
no,
about,
no.
I'm about to start crying.
Don't get
But I started on YouTube, and I edit a lot of things. I'm an editor and stuff like that. And
really nice.
yeah, yeah, girl. I love these Instagram live interviews. I don't have to edit it. I just have to just put it on.
Yeah.
But like when I did my interviews in person, I edit them myself. Different camera angles, audio to line up audio, and lower thirds and pictures and stuff like that. Like it's a whole show.
Are you
So
getting that's my media ear. Come on now.
oh
Yes.
yeah, I love doing stuff like that. That's why I can't wait to get back into the studio.
Nice.
Um, and really, I love the in person energy, but Instagram Live really, like, I'm connecting with. Where are you from?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay, I knew that.
Yes.
Atlanta. I love Atlanta. Everybody, I interview at least 2 people from Atlanta every month.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I go to Atlanta every year. So it's like, I'm from Long Island, New York, but
Are
it's
you
just like,
Holland right now?
mm-hmm.
Okay, nice, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
I'm in Long Island. I love Atlanta. You guys show me so much love. I love Atlanta, but it makes me connect with people around the country.
Yeah.
That's why I love the Instagram Live. I connected with somebody in like the UK. I was on their show. I'm like, oh my God, but I couldn't do this in person. I'm not flying all the way over there. You think I'm flying
Right.
for
Yeah,
an
yeah.
interview? But this makes you connect with people more. It makes you reach the people that more, and I love that about T talking about businesses like yours. You can reach those people.
Oh yeah.
And I bet you it's nice when you get an order from like a different state. Like, where'd you?
We get a lot of orders from Nigeria. We get a lot of orders from like across the country, Texas, Pennsylvania, Alabama, everywhere. Honestly, we've been fortunate. When I got my first order from Africa, I had a small celebration. It was just
Oh, I would have threw a whole entire party.
yeah, we did a shout out and everything because the support, the love is amazing. We've met with a lot of designers from Africa, so our footprint in Nigeria is huge. So I am excited. To my brothers and sisters in the motherland, we are grateful here. Keep supporting. We'll keep providing everything that God gives us. So yeah, this Let's
I
work. I
I
got.
I love it so much. I love that you guys, have love from the country. Whoa, that is like a whole different continent. Like that is crazy.
And the
Um,
love is different. Like I don't know. It's just this massive support. They forward it on. They'll call. They inbox. Hey, keep up the good work. Just random texts and random DMs. Like this is nice. Keep going. Thank you so much from Africa. We'll order soon, and they do. And it's just been an amazing journey, honestly.
Oh my God. And it just keeps going up. And that's like the good part about this. And that's another good part about having a business is just, always fulfilling orders and people having reaching out to you. And it just gives you a new like profound way, like, oh my God, like I am touching somebody and I am doing this and
Yeah.
they are supporting me. So to even see people support you from state to state, coast to coast, continent to continent, I think that's definitely amazing. And it's always leaving room for more. And I can't wait for 2022. What do you have coming up in 2022?
We have the clothing line for a culture, yes. And so we know that a lot of people are doing the hoodies and things of that nature. We're literally designing attire. So we're stepping into that fashion world, trying to make sure right now that we streamline it. We're doing a relaunch on 12/12/2021, play on numbers, this year. So we are just honestly preparing for, we have things coming with 1820 hats, different types of accessories. Stay tuned.
I'm excited, and I follow you guys, and I see what you guys are doing, and stuff like that. I really appreciate you chopping up with me tonight. I love all the free game and all the knowledge that you gave us tonight. I think that was definitely girl.
Thank you
It
for
was
having
no, of course, it was definitely amazing. It just makes me happy that I can still deliver these quality interviews with quality people with quality business.
Yes, in a quality platform and
Oh,
a knowledge and innovation. You just thank you. Your energies are great. I wanted to make sure I paid attention to you and get on my phone so I can follow. I love missing person, murder mystery. That's my
you're
thing.
gonna
I'm
you're
that chick.
gonna die.
Not go out and those all night.
When you watch the first episode of Missing on Long Island, you're gonna be like, you did like, I don't try to brag, but it's like this should be on Netflix.
Yeah,
Me and my team, we really did a whole, we shot it, narration, like I did everything. Like
you should go
it's
for it.
it's yeah, I have to because
It's
it's
on Long Island.
yeah, but it's on Miss T Talk, so it's MSTEETALK.
Got
Yeah,
it.
so the first episode is at 250,000 views. So
Wow.
yeah, people ran that up. So
Listen, I think I found you. I think I did.
yeah.
Oh, yep, got you. Subscribe. Done.
Yeah, I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So
Yeah.
so we're gonna try to get that next year. Um that's a lot of people. I'm on the road to, just keep giving people energy and my knowledge and keep going with the YouTube and Tea Talk and Missing on Long Island and have some new things in the works. I think it's very important to keep your mind going and, feeling fresh. I'm still young, so I say that I'm young. But I cry. I'm like, oh my God, I'm almost 30.
You are. You're still young.
Yeah.
Embrace those days.
Yeah.
What?
Girl, I'm trying to embrace my 20s and enjoy and have the best 20s. I know 30s is looking up. 30s is. The other day I asked my mom what was her favorite decade. She said her 40s.
Yeah. I can. Oh, I
I don't
think
even.
all serve their purpose. Oh,
Right.
like I love my 20s. I love my 30s currently, and I look forward to my 40s. Like legit. I'm actually excited about my 40s.
You are. Oh, I'm like. I mean, I'm in my 20s, but I'm just like. People are like when my mom told me that, I was like, she's like, yeah, like her 40s, but she had me at 35.
Oh,
So yeah, girl. So her 40s was like just me being a cute baby, and you know,
Oh,
and my sister, she might be in her 50s. Oh, she gonna kill me for that. But yeah, my family's like older.
oh,
My dad had me at 40. So I was like, I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do it like that. I was like, I wanna have a kid in my 30s.
all
But
that got the wisdom. They had you when they've been through a whole lot. They could do,
the whole nine. So
yeah,
it's just like I'm like, you know what? And I love that. You know,
mhm,
they went through the whole nine, and then they had me, and now that I'm 27, they're retired already.
yeah,
So it's like it just like worked out, you know, because you know that's what they did. That's how they were, you know, growing up, generational. They retired, having a ball in their 60s. Like that's great.
yeah.
Got to be in their 70s. Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm like, oh my god, like my parents. I have this whole. I'm the most funniest person when it comes down to age. Everything I think about I'm ancient. I'm like the youngest thing,
No,
but we
you're
gotta get
beautiful
things.
and you're good.
Thank you.
Just
We really gotta, you know, I'm so glad that we have the knowledge to do what we can do with what the resources that we have, because this is an amazing, what you and your business partner are doing is amazing.
thank you.
And I cannot wait. I'm going to repost this interview so everybody can see it.
Okay.
In your family. Yeah, definitely, of course. And people watch it throughout the week and be like, oh my God. And stuff like that. So I really appreciate you for coming on the show this evening.
Thank you. Can I do a couple of shout outs
Of
to
course.
shout out to Bianca Malcolm. You're amazing. She is the business partner that I've been talking about this entire time. Shout out to Kristen Media. We are doing Christmas specials where we are more innovative. So we don't do the photos. We actually come into your home and we shoot your videos on Christmas Day, put together a great Christmas video for you, and you guys can live that dream out for a lifetime. Kristen, check us out on Instagram. You can definitely call me straight up 678-314-2142, and we can get you locked in. We have a team of videographers and editors that will be on your project. You'll have them soon, and we pray that you love them. Shout out to the Skinny Show ATL. Every Wednesday we are filming that show. Every show comes out on Thursday, 8 p.m. on your YouTube station. You definitely don't want to miss it. We have some amazing people sitting on that red throne. You don't want to miss it. So, thank you. And
I can't wait to watch it.
Slum Bougie, thank you for my hair, girl.
Oh,
Thank you.
girl, yes, girl. I love it. Oh my, it looks amazing. I'm going to do that. I did that before.
You should. I love it.
I
It's free.
love it. It was so
I love it.
easy.
So,
It looked beautiful. Thank you so much, Kristen. You look so beautiful. This was a great interview, great energy. I
thank
appreciate you so much. Thank you, Andrew, again for introducing me to a wonderful woman.
Live
Kristen.
Hip Hop Daily.
Yes, y'all were locked in. Y'all were in here locked in. And for those who are here and came in, I'll be reposting the interview right now so you guys can see. And I'll see you guys next week for another Tea Talk Takeover. Episode at 7 and episode at 8 p.m. Okay, bye, girl. See you
Bye.
later. So like I said, guys, Tea Talk, I like that. Tea Talk Takeover. 7 p.m., 8 p.m. I'll see you guys then. Thank you.